Hello there, you lovely people. I am joined again with Nathan from the Pride of Villa. We are back as of recording. This is New Year's Eve. Yeah. And we thought, because we're two antisocial buggers, we'd record a video just for you, as we haven't done one of these in a long time. Obviously, as of recording, Villa will be playing Tottenham Hotspur away from home tomorrow afternoon. It will also signify the new year and the opening of the January transfer window. So in this video, we thought we'd have a little discussion of what we think Aston Villa needs to be bringing into the team going ahead for the season. Obviously, Unai Emery now at the wheel. He's going to get some new players in, hopefully. Let's see who needs to come in to strengthen the team and build ourselves back up again going forward. So if you are going to enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're only 200 and... It's 62 something away from 1,000 subscribers. You know, we're going to get there. We will get there. We will get. Obviously, subscribe to us on Twitter. He's got Twitter. We've got Twitter again now and Instagram as well. But without further ado, let's get started. Obviously, it is the January transfer window coming up. Villa are now under new ownership with Unai Emery. So that means Villa are going to need to strengthen in a lot of areas. Now, over the past month, we've seen a lot of transfer links, a lot of players that, you know, across the fan base need swapping in or out. Seen some really big names linked. Obviously, a big manager name like Unai Emery, having managed in the Champions League and Europa League, is going to attract big names. He's going to hopefully get the money as well to at least make a good start before going into the summer. Nathan, what do you feel? Well, firstly, what do you think of the current squad as it is? Because obviously, Villa losing 3-1 at home to Liverpool on Monday night.
I'm not one of them. We've just lost the game. Oh, Watkins is shit. Get rid of him. I'm not like that. I'm sorry. Olsen was just a bit. But going into it, with this squad, I genuinely think with this squad alone, fully fit, we can achieve top 10.
Yes.
I think that.
Yes.
It's more than capable of staying up, more than capable of a top bottom half finish. But we all know there still needs to be.
It needs improvement. It's like for as well as a Kamara can do against Liverpool. I know at times we gave the game to Liverpool on I think it was Monday night. Was it? Something like that. Earlier this week. It also shows in the sense of, obviously you don't want to slag off players, but the likes of Watkins missing the amount of chances he does. You've got McGinn, who I'm never going to let up on McGinn for missing that chance.
Nah, that was just you know what, he did that before.
He's done it before. That's the whole thing. He's done it before.
I remember.
And he decides to do it again.
We did a video specifically on that one moment.
Yeah, absolutely. It clearly does show that there is some depth that is needed into the team, and ultimately a sense of influence from Unai Emery as the head coach of Aston Villa. So we're going to look at a few players that we both kind of feel needs addressing. Now, I think the common area for both of us is attack. We need to be strengthening, especially out wide. Perhaps maybe the addition in midfield. Even though really, unless they're going to be starting, because the midfield doesn't really change with Villa. Nothing. I don't know. We'd have to see what could come of that. Defensively, I think the real area would have to be a centre half. Even though Diego Carlos will be coming back within the next month, we're still going to have minutes.
Basically, he said today, I said it won't be January, but it will be like the start of February, which is nice to see.
Obviously, still got Mings, Konza, Chambers. Whether Bednarek stays or not, we'll probably
can't see it. I think.
I would say he was a nice short-term option, but even then, he doesn't play, so there's no real point in him.
Southampton look like they might need.
And Southampton, I was going to say Southampton probably going to need a lot more. And then obviously goalkeeper-wise, whilst we probably would all like a new backup goalkeeper compared to Olsen, it's not really going to happen.
Well, you got what's his name?
Sinisalo, Marshall.
Yeah.
Jed Steers still at the club.
Who is it?
Martinez has now come back to the fold. Yeah. So really, it's one of those going to have to wait and see. But we're gonna list through probably 3-5 players each that we think Villa would need. So Nathan, who is your first pick that you think Villa need?
I think it is definitely soon. We need someone who's attacking. And I think it is a long shot now because of what happened under Gerard, but ISMAILA.
Oh,
you can't have a player like that at Watford losing 4-0 at home to Swansea. Sorry, it's just not happening. in January as well. Obviously, we know how the business is, but I think we have already gave like an offer out and it's already been rejected. So
yeah, so as of recording
increase it.
today, I agree with you by the way. I think the number one pick should be ISMAILA SARR. As of recording today, an offer has been made to Watford for ISMAILA SARR, again not being accepted. Obviously, this isn't the first time.
I wonder how much I put down though.
Probably imagine 17 million. Obviously, again, Villa having already gone for ISMAILA SARR, got as far as apparently an offer having actually been, well, the move apparently in place, it just never came to fruition. I agree. I think ISMAILA SARR is a very good option going ahead for Villa. Obviously, we need some more depth out wide because even GERARD sold all our wingers. You know, Coutinho's not really been doing it that much. He's also come back from an injury.
Yeah.
Buendia's massively tipsy-turvy and doesn't really get to start in the team. Watkins doesn't really work going out wide. And then obviously our only really good wingers, Bailey, who's gone a little bit off the ball right now. But
it's a bit weird with Bailey.
But in fairness, he has had a much better season going ahead, so you can't really complain about that. But what ISMAILA SARR brings is a lot of pace going out wide, and just somebody who, for as little time as he's been with Watford in the Premier League, knows how to play there.
Yeah.
And would be someone that perhaps, considering he's more working within a team of different talents that Watford possess, someone that perhaps Unai Emery could unlock the best of in a team that likes to play more possession-based football, but also something going ahead that would be really attacking-wise quite strong. Second, then, I would probably say, I'd personally say DANJUMA. Not DANJUMA from Villarreal. Now, it's going to happen. Unai's going to want to go for some players from Villarreal. It's where you go to as a previous man. Yeah, I wanted to. There is some.
So there's not that like they'll have to obviously gel in with the team, but not with the manager because he knows what to expect of him.
Yeah. DANJUMA though, he's played for Bournemouth in the Championship and the Premier League. He did okay, but you could see there is some quality there within that Bournemouth team. He's obviously gone to Villarreal, done really well for the Spaniards in the La Liga and as well Champions League. He's something we need going forward as well, considering Watkins and Ings combined just aren't really doing it collectively together.
No.
And I think something to ultimately refresh that attacking lineup and someone to actually lead the line like DANJUMA, who's also got the pace and the ability to finish in it as well. I think he'd be a really nice addition. Who would you consider?
Right now?
Right now.
At this absolute moment. We were just speaking about this. Do we need another defender? Do we really need?
I would say we do. As mentioned, obviously, left back and right back is right back's pretty much fine.
Oh, it's fine, yeah. That's all.
You'd like a little bit more depth there, but what can you do? And then centre half wise, you know, Carlos will be coming back at some point. He will be one of the starters.
Yeah.
There is still
That's what I'm like.
Mings, who's had a decent season to be fair, hasn't really made much mistakes. Konza's looked massively off the boil for now, I'd say over a year now. We've still got Chambers, who never really gets much of a look anymore, and then Bednarik is probably going to be going back. So that's about, we'll go with 4 centre halves right there.
Yeah, right now.
Would you really need a defender?
Well, you know what I'm going for. It would be TORRES. But it's just how much they're asking for.
Is it worth it? 40 million apparently.
You'll get a big player
TORRES.
there. That's no joke about it. Like in like seasons to come, you'll see the likes of Carlos and TORRES at the back of Aston Villa. Like that is sort of the dream partnership. But I don't know. I just can't see it happening right now. After knowing that Carlos is coming back soon, I just can't see it happening. No. But talking about it, obviously we've been linked with DEULOFEU. I need to speak about this guy because when we first came back in to the Prem, and obviously we were in that relegation battle straight away, and we were coming against Watford, and they did us like 3-0. That guy ran all over us that day. Yes, he didn't score, but he ran all over us. I know, I'm not too sure where he is now.
It's Udinese in Syria.
So he can't really cost too much.
But apparently he is also within the best form of his life. Somebody that Unai Emery's got a lot of admiration for already. So it's somebody that, you know, again, going out wide, somebody that we could really bolster that attacking line.
Yeah.
Would he really be a very cheap target to gain?
I think he would,
yeah. We'd have to see what would be going on there regarding DEULOFEU. Finally, we're going to go for an out-the-box one. We've got a bit of a discussion of it off camera. We couldn't really decide on this one, but we do have a name, thanks to Nathan. Nathan, who is it?
Well, we always say it though, don't we?
We always say
James
it though.
Ward-Prowse.
It's probably a very good time. James Ward-Prowse. Obviously, again, as I've said, recording, Southampton losing 2-1 to Fulham away. Now, bottom of the table, I believe.
They're just...
I'm pretty sure it's finally time Southampton goes down. They just don't look a good team, and if anything, this is probably the best opportunity we could get to get James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've said it from time, set pieces. That's what James Ward-Prowse really brings going ahead. He's the glue. Anytime there's a free kick, you might as well put Ward-Prowse on it. We may have occasionally Douglas Luiz scoring a corner, maybe a Luca Dean scoring a free kick. But
that's what I mean. We ain't got that recognised.
We ain't got that recognised set piece take, and I think someone like James Ward-Prowse, not only in midfield creatively, provides a little bit of something refreshing going forward.
Yeah.
But it just may be set pieces. The amount he could really bring to bring in a good cross and a free kick. Find that right man so we're not beating the first man on the corners, and just really everyone, someone who also personifies a bit of a leadership role, someone that could really challenge McGinn on trying to be a captain and show the team how to drive the team forward.
That would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Would be beautiful. James Ward-Prowse as captain. Now, whether Southampton would be willing to let him go, because you never know, Southampton. Do you think Southampton would?
I think if Southampton go down, there's no way in hell James Ward-Prowse is playing in the Championship. It can't happen. I think he'll be out. I know it sounds a bit weird, but he would be out of like us, Tottenham, probably like Everton or something, like teams like that who want to go for him. So like, he is a Premier League proven lad, and that it's just what you just said there. Imagine if he came to Villa as captain.
I mean him, Jacob Ramsey, Kamara.
All
three players that offer something a little bit different, but to still probably find some balance within them. And then, as I said, set pieces, just.
You know what I mean? And then it would be a great selection to have for Villa still not to get top 10 though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cheers! But yeah, James Ward-Prowse in midfield. Who else could Villa realistically go for?
Well, yeah.
João Felix, just throw some names out just to talk about some of the names. João Felix on a possible loan.
See, we haven't covered that on the channel
because it's so ridiculous. But would you, if it was possible, would you take João Felix?
Oh, I'd take him any day. But I feel like there's some YouTubers online saying that it's a disgrace we're even linked with him, saying that he's better than the likes of Jack Grealish, and I'm like,
cool.
We've got Unai Emery in charge.
That's another good one, obviously.
Weird,
there has been talk about Jack Grealish,
not
really.
No, Ben.
Would any alone even maybe for the last 6?
Take him, yeah, take him alone anyway.
Would you know that you're not taking it back though?
Not taking it back. Watched him against Everton today. You could just tell he's not happy. He's not happy there.
No. So bring him back.
Come back, but he's got to do like a lengthy interview to say, look, I went to win
trophies, experienced what I got out of City, and want to finish my career. Sometimes you've got to leave to get what you want out of your career.
Oh, obviously we're not
I'd be fine. I still wouldn't be happy with him, but at least he came round.
He came back firing. Okay.
Came back firing. Who else has been linked with Aston Villa?
Well, we've had loads.
Rodrigo de Paul, recent World Cup winner with Argentina from Atletico Madrid, I believe it is.
Not bad.
Not bad.
28 years old.
28 years old though, probably a little bit past what Unai Emery probably wants.
He's
got experience.
Marcus Thuram.
Marcus Thuram as well, another good striker option. That would be, I think, for the money that we could get 10-15 million for him, someone who's played within the France
team. That's
team.
what we want though.
He'd be a definite buy for me. Somebody that, as I said, just give a bit of competition to Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings.
Right, maybe that's what they need.
Yeah, maybe that's what we need, just a bit more competition. But yeah, that's pretty much going to cover it up for this video. It's sort of more of like a transfer update, just covering all the links and all our opinions on everything Aston Villa from the last month. Obviously, you can tell us in the comments down below who you think, if you had to pick one player, who would you be signing in the January transfer window? Because you're not going to get everybody, but you can at least bank on Villa getting one player. Obviously, Villa do play Tottenham Hotspur away from home tomorrow, and then on Wednesday the 4th, I believe it is Aston Villa vs Wolves.
Yeah, big one.
That will be an interesting game if Villa can do the job there. So you can go follow us there for our reactions as well as on Twitter and Instagram. But without further ado, he's been Nathan. I've been Ben. Thank you very much for watching us in 2022. Hopefully this channel will not die in 2023. But you never know. Until on that note, we'll see you later, boys.